Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot, and this is your February 2022 new love reading for all of you singles out there. Let's see what's coming in here for you guys. We'll get right into it for the month of February. This energy, I'm a little bit late, so this energy will last for about the next 6 weeks or so. All right, so let's see what we've got. We're going to pull out the overall energy for your month ahead. All right, so we're going to start out with the Charity card. This shows that you are currently open and you're ready for love. Okay, you see this open heart on this woman's chest here. Okay, you've been through some battles, you've probably got some wounds. Okay, but this really does show unconditional love is really what you're looking for. It's what you're ready for. Okay, so it's a great energy for you to be in. So really just trust and have faith that there is something good out there for you. I feel that you're probably being a little bit selective as well, okay, especially if you've been hurt in love before, and I don't think you're going to necessarily be chasing every little thing that comes across your path. So what's challenging you in the month ahead is the Fool, a fresh start, a new beginning, perhaps on your quest for some mature unconditional love. Perhaps you're met with idiots along the way. I've got to tell you, the actual description in this in the book that goes with this particular deck, in the challenge position, the Fool card is similar to it being upside down, and in the reverse position, it literally says the Fool is an idiot. Okay, so perhaps part of your challenge is finding people that are up to the task, finding people that are free and clear of previous attachments and baggage, people that have actually done their work, they've let go of the past. Okay, and part of that challenge there may be finding people that are ready to move forward, or who are a little bit mature. Okay, but also part of that challenge as well could actually be getting out and meeting people, okay, with that Fool card. And of course, depending on where you are in the planet, sometimes we got restrictions, we got some ups and downs. I feel the world is starting to open up. We do see a light at the end of the tunnel. It may take a little while longer. No one wants to hear that. Okay, and I think you are going to be able to get yourself out there and have that fresh start that you may be looking for, but sometimes it might be a little bit challenging to meet new people. Okay, or perhaps the Fool can also be one of travel. Okay, new adventures, being a little spontaneous, all those things. So again, that might be a little bit of a challenge, getting out into the world. All right, let's have a look and see your advice from Spirit. And we've got the Temperance card. Okay, believe that there's love out there for you. Believe that there's something that is coming your way. Okay, so your spirits, angels, and guides are guiding you. They're protecting you along your journey. Okay, and this is also, perhaps really showing you here with the Temperance card that perhaps there's a little bit of balance that's needed in some area of your life. Okay, and sometimes we do get a little bit obsessive. We do think about what we want for a little bit too long, right? We kind of try and control the situation, and we don't let something go. So sometimes we kind of block the new coming in because we are really focused and too much obsessed, okay, on finding that new love. So that Temperance card really is kind of about being patient, okay, and being a little bit more open to love as well. All right, and maintaining a little bit of balance there at the same time. Okay, so Spirit really wants to just give you that little reminder there that you're always protected, that your connection with your angels and your guides is very, very strong. Okay, and you can use that to your advantage. Ask them for help, ask them for some healing if that's still what's needed as well, especially if you've been through a bit of a battle. Okay, or just to help you kind of calm your energy down, or maybe even to attract the right kind of people into your life there. All right, so let's have a see what's benefiting you, the blessings headed your way for the month forward. And we've got the Hanged Man. Now, how can you say, Scorpio, here that the Hanged Man is a blessing headed your way? It doesn't do anything. He just hangs there upside down, just living life. Okay, but the Hanged Man actually serves an incredible purpose. Okay, it looks like it's one of not going anywhere, not moving, not doing anything, all of those things, but it's really all internal. This is where we get our epiphanies. This is where we let things go. This is where we let go of control. Okay, and that's exactly that advice from Spirit that came in there with the Temperance card. It's to let go of controlling a situation, allow the energy to flow around you, and it will be amazing what happens in that regard. Okay, but the Hanged Man is also where we keep an open mind. because it really is about seeing the big picture, expanding our horizons, seeing all kinds of points of view, right? Seeing that overview of our situation, okay, or the potential of what is out there for us. So the Hangman really does serve a purpose to expand our energy, to expand your way of thinking, right? To give you a little bit of patience as well. At the same time, you need to be a little bit patient when the Hanged Man comes in there, okay? And but part of that benefit to you, okay, the Fool card, right? Maybe the fool likes to get out and see the world, explore new things, go on new adventures, get out of your comfort zone, okay? So you might have that Hanged Man energy allows you to see the potential. What happens when you get out of your shell? What happens when you get out of your comfort zone? You try new things, you go on new adventures, you meet new people, okay? The challenge is all about the new. So, that Hanged Man, it's giving you a little bit of enlightenment in your situation, okay? Allowing you to see that true potential of things, but also is giving you that energy to keep that open mind. All right. And sometimes we do kind of block ourselves a little bit because we pigeonhole ourselves into wanting a specific type of person, or we think that we can only meet someone in a certain way, or those kind of things. So sometimes when you're feeling a little bit blocked, or you've like kind of focused a little bit too much, and you've kind of pigeonholed yourself there, the Hanged Man comes in to expand your horizons. Okay, so let's see what else we've got coming out for you guys for new love, please, for Scorpio. New love only. Temperance card is Sagittarian energy, by the way, okay, just so you're aware. If you've ever dealt with someone with Sag in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, then perhaps that's part of that advice. Perhaps there's some remnants, okay, that you need to let go of. So what do we've got here? We have openness. There you go. Open, open, open. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. You've got your spirits, angels, guides watching you, guiding you, leading the way. Ask them for help. Ask them for healing. Ask them for assistance. And then, of course, we've got the Hanged Man there helping you keep an open mind. Okay, so that's that reminder. Some of you might not realize it because you're like, no, my heart is open. I'm ready for new love. Okay, but you know what? Maybe not on all levels. Okay, so be open, open, open. All right, what else do we have? We've got illusion. Interesting, because I saw this partially flip over as I was shuffling the deck. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Trust in your angel, spirits, guides. The Hanged Man, okay, if you do happen to meet somebody, all right, and you might just, might be so ready for love, or so, desperate a little bit for love, and maybe not necessarily desperate is the right word, Scorpio, because I don't think you're really desperate for anything. More, how should we say, obsessed a little bit, right? We had a little bit of an obsession energy coming out. Sometimes that's where we really focus on, okay? And sometimes when we're in that energy, we really want love, and we really want this, and we really want a good connection and all those things. Sometimes, okay, we think that every idiot, every fool that comes across our path is the one. Okay, so trust your intuition and ask for help along the way. Remember to take your time with that Hanged Man energy. And if you do meet those people, sometimes we meet a new connection and it seems a little bit exciting, and then our mind and our imagination starts to run away with us a little bit. Okay, and so the Hanged Man says, take your time. The Temperance card, take your time. That advice from Spirit. Be patient. Okay, be patient, be open, receptive, okay, but trust your intuition and let things unfold as they should. Try not to leap right in necessarily. And, leap right in and meet new people, of course, but sometimes we tend to latch on a little bit. I do have a friend, and she's a little bit needy sometimes. And, when she meets a new person, all of a sudden, within like a week of meeting a new person, she's talking about them as though they've been together for months on end. And she sets her expectations so incredibly high that inevitably, things just don't work out for her. And then she constantly gets hurt, okay, because she doesn't take the time, right? Because she really wants love. She won't admit it, okay? She's really desperate for that really good connection. And, she keeps doing these little fumbles along the way. It's because she's not taking that time, and she's jumping right in, which to a certain degree is good, okay? But then it's like all of a sudden, it's like within, you know, that week, all of a sudden being in like a full-fledged relationship, when really it's not even at the second or third date stage. Okay, so, you know, yes, jump into meeting new people, meeting new connections, okay, getting your foot out the door, getting your out of your comfort zone, but then take your time and nurture those connections, because ultimately love is in the air. Okay, we got Cupid shooting his arrow right into your heart, right into your soul here. Okay, so there's a lot of potential that is around you in the next 6 weeks or so to find new love. Okay, so be open, receptive, get ready to take those first steps, but be a little bit discerning and take your time at the same time. Okay, so let's see what your tarot has to say for you. Messages for Scorpio, please, for new love. What do we have to say? I'm going to pull all your cards and then we'll go a little bit deeper. And we've got the Five of Cups. There's something still that you're not focused on, or something that you need to let go of here. Okay, there's potential here, but we need to shift that energy around just a little bit, and that's why that Temperance card is there, and that's why the Fool card is showing up in your challenge position as well. Sometimes we're a little bit too gung-ho, or we're too focused on what we don't have right now. We get obsessed, and then we don't see the potential of what is there for us. We don't see the changes that are ahead of us. So again, that Hanged Man, even though it's not a forward moving energy, is giving you great benefit. Okay, let's see what's crossing you. The Seven of Swords, figuring out what you want. Okay, taking your time, focusing on the positive. Okay, all of those things. Beneath you, the Seven of Wands. Okay, you are ultimately very strong. You have certainly overcome a lot. Got the Queen of Wands in your recent past here. Now, time is, of course, fluid. Depending when you see this reading, that energy could still be here today. It could be yesterday, a few weeks ago, but we'll go a little bit deeper. Crowning you, the Eight of Cups. See, you're still turning your back on the past. There's still something that you need to detach from and walk away from. Okay, we've got the Temperance card coming out a second time in your near future. So you know what? Some of you could actually be meeting a Sagittarian person, or someone with a heavy Sag placement in their chart somewhere. Okay, but this is also a spiritual connection with a person as well. Okay, a little bit of a deeper connection, something that's brought to you by your angels, spirits, and guides, something that once you release anything that is blocking you, or anything that is you know, any kind of like obsessive thoughts, or anything that you're focused on the negative sometimes. Okay, sometimes we get a little bit down in the dumps. That Five of Cups, it's perfectly okay. Okay, and then, you know, once we do that, okay, then that's when that wonderful spiritual connection can come in there. And that's also when we get a little bit of healing with the Temperance card. So two Temperance cards, very quite significant for you. Whenever we get the repeating cards, it's like an exclamation point, okay, from Spirit. It's like, yes, I'm really mean what I said, and yes, okay, really pay attention. All right, your current attitude and also advice is the Knight of Wands. Get out and meet people, okay. Your external environment, we've got a Two of Swords, so some decisions, but also trusting your intuition. I will pull more cards for that. I'm not just going to leave it right there. Okay, your hopes and your fears. We've got the Page of Cups. See, you're ready for love. Okay, you're ready for new adventures. You're ready to get outside. All right, and you know, but sometimes that's also scary at the same time. All right, your overall outcome. Check it out, baby. All right, this is the epitome of love, the King of Cups, this mature love, this mature connection. Okay, so, you know, that is a great possibility there for you. And here is another little heads up from Spirit, the energy at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords. Okay, get out of your own head, get out of your own way. Okay, there's something blocking you, okay, from taking those steps, from finding new love. And when we get the Eight of Swords, this is quite often a self-imposed restriction. Okay, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, or maybe letting you know, letting your thoughts kind of go all astray. Okay, you're blocking yourself in some way, but the thing is that you actually have a lot of freedom. And the Eight of Swords is really that reminder that you have the ability here to free yourself, okay, from self-limiting beliefs, patterns, behaviors, all of those things. You have the ability here to really see the big picture, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to welcome in the new, okay, but sometimes we're a little bit afraid of being hurt, afraid of moving forward, afraid of getting out of our comfort zone, afraid of letting things go, okay, and sometimes, yes, even scared of new people, okay, so, you know, really that's that reminder there that may be a little bit of a challenge challenge for you, okay, in some respect. But we do have the Five of Cups right in the heart of your reading, okay? See, there is a need here to shift your focus, okay? Sometimes we do focus so much on what we don't have that we miss what's coming in, okay? So when we do have this black cloaked figure, right, you see is like, oh my goodness, all a little bit down in the dumps. Okay, again, you're ready for love, I feel, okay, on a lot of levels, but there may be a little bit of doubt, a little bit of self-sabotage, perhaps there, Scorpio, okay, and perhaps focusing on the wrong thing. But there's also potentially here something that is a remnants of something that you need to let go. This card does bring in a little bit of sadness, a little bit of depression, okay, that self-depreciating behavior, those kind of things, okay, and I feel that the tides are about to turn for you. And the Five of Cups can, oddly enough, believe it or not, be one of self-empowerment as well, okay, is that there's always going to be something here that disappoints us or something that keeps us down in the dumps. And the thing is with the Five of Cups, with that five is, you know, you have the ability to change, okay, there's options available, there's better things available for you, and you have that personal power to change your focus, okay, to understand why you're feeling the certain way that you may be feeling, and then you have the ability and that opportunity to turn that perspective around and to really welcome in that new, or focus on the positive, focus on where you want to go and not let anything keep you down too long. Okay, so be mindful of your feelings here, okay? And we all get down in the dumps, we all get impatient, we all get, you know, frustrated at times as well, and that's perfectly okay. Okay, but there is this moving forward energy that is trying to come in here for you, okay? Spirit's really trying to give you a little bit of a kick, okay, to get you going, all right? Because there is certainly potential here for new love. You might be a little bit confused, and again, you know, here's the thing, okay? We're really trying to leave the negativity behind, okay? The Seven of Swords, yes, it can certainly be an energy where there's been something that you haven't trusted, okay? Something where you may have suffered some betrayals in the past, okay? Or maybe part of the problem is trusting people, right? You're open and ready for love, but trust may be a real issue for you, a real factor for you, because you have been hurt before, and that can sometimes create a block for us, right? We're so afraid sometimes of being hurt again that we get ourselves a little bit stuck, okay? And actually, a friend sent me a meme the other day, and it said, the world is not full of assholes, but they are strategically placed to be right in front of you. So anyways, it was actually really quite funny. So that's that kind of that little reminder that yes, there are liars in the world. There are people that disappoint us in the world, okay? And sometimes it feels as though they are put right in our path, okay? Like a test of faith or something. It's like, why do these people gravitate towards me, okay? But the world is not filled with those kind of people. Okay, so, you know, I think that you are really being very much guided towards something better here coming in, okay? But the Seven of Swords can also be, you know, really this reminder here. The challenge is staying positive, okay? Keeping your positive feelings and positive thoughts, okay? It's like your mind and your thoughts are both kind of running amok a little bit in some regard, okay? So that Seven of Swords can certainly be about you leaving the past behind and really embracing the good and embracing the future and embracing that positive way of thinking. But if you look at this Seven of Swords, it's like, here's this guy, he's got these positive thoughts with him. There's something he's leaving behind, something that he needs to leave behind, and he's starting to walk away. But every once in a while, he takes that sneaky Pete look back, okay, and to, you know, look back there. So there just may be something, some remnants from the past that are still affecting you right here, right now. I feel like you're right on the cusp of making a clean break, okay, from something, okay, and to really take those leaps forward, all right. And sometimes there's just a little bit of fear there as well, okay. I also think that maybe there might be a little bit confusion coming in here as well. It's like sometimes we are in a state where we're ready for love. We don't know what that looks like, okay. We're not entirely sure what we want. We know what we don't want, okay, but what do you really want? All right. And so here you might be a little bit focused, too focused on what you don't want and not quite focused enough on what you do want. Okay. Because what you do want is love. What you do want is something fun, something fulfilling, something that is, you know, super duper positive with this Page of Cups. Okay. We don't want this. All right. But sometimes we just need to, it's hard to sometimes shift our perspective from the negative or from what we don't want into what we actually want. Law of attraction, people. Wherever you put your attention is where your energy goes. Okay. And wherever your energy is focused is what you end up attracting more of. All right. So again, the world is not filled with assholes. Okay. But when we focus too much on that, all right, then that is what we attract more of. So the challenge here is shifting that focus to the new, to what we want, okay? To focus our energy into what we want to attract into our life. Forget about what you don't want, okay? We know, everyone knows what you don't want, right? You know what you don't want. Don't focus on there. Focus on what you do want. Okay, focus on the Page of Cups energy, even the Knight of Wands energy, right? The Knight of Wands, sure, player energy, but they are certainly fun. And then the Knight of Wands can mature into the King of Wands, but you got to start somewhere, okay? And so focus on, you know, I feel here you're really trying to leave behind what you don't want and then shift into what you do. Okay, so the Seven of Wands shows that you have had a lot of obstacles and challenges that you've overcome, but ultimately you are in a position of strength. Okay, so beneath it all, you know that you've faced some challenges and that you might still face some challenges moving forward. But I think really underneath it all, I think you really are feeling your personal power. If people have stolen your thunder, stolen your personal power, I think you're getting it back. Okay, the Seven of Wands person, okay, it shows you've got some boundaries, you know what's important, okay, and you're not willing to compromise on certain things. You're not shy of standing up for yourself, okay, but you've overcome a lot, okay, but you are in a position of strength here as well, okay, so don't forget that you have that strength to persevere, to put up those healthy boundaries, to keep negative thoughts and feelings at bay, okay, so that you can move forward here. And I feel as though you may have gotten some really good advice in your recent past. And again, this can be today, yesterday, it can be a few weeks ago. The Queen of Wands quite often represents like a best friend. Okay, so perhaps there's someone in your soul tribe, someone who inspires you or motivates you or gives you a kick in the butt in some way. Okay, so this person could have already given you some sort of motivational speech, you know, or a shoulder to cry on even, or they're about to, okay, very imminently. All right, so this is somebody who you can trust, who has a lot of good words of advice and wisdom, perhaps someone who is very independent and self-confident as well. It's like, you know what, it's like, I admire you, okay, not admire like worship, ew, okay, but admire like you admire their strength, their virility, okay, you take some inspiration from what they have to say, and there's someone who is very trustworthy in your life. Okay, but the Queen of Wands can also represent you stepping into your personal power. Okay, you really understanding what it is that you want. You're really trying to just do some work here on your inner self and trying to let some things go. Or maybe you're in that energy where you're like, why aren't I finding love? Why aren't I doing this? And now the cards are saying, hey, this is why. You've been on the search for some answers perhaps, and now you're sitting there going, God damn it, that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so you could really just be stepping into that realization now, okay? But I feel ultimately we've got two energies here of confidence. So don't underestimate yourself here, Scorpio, okay? And sometimes it's easy to get down into that rabbit hole of negativity, but ultimately here you can pull yourself out. Queen of Wands can also, by the way, represent somebody that you've already met, someone who is exciting, someone who gives you like the warm fuzzies, okay? Maybe someone who is, you know, very open and very chatty and very witty, and you might just have this little chemical spark and an attraction with them, okay? Now something may not be getting off the ground as fast as you want it to, or there's a little bit of uncertainty there as well. And sometimes even like a good sparky darky connection can take a while to get off the ground, okay? And especially if you're a little bit unsure there, okay, you might just need to take a little bit of extra time there. Or you, with the Knight of Wands coming out here, maybe you need to take the first step, okay? Maybe you need to take the charge. But we also have the Eight of Cups here, and this is in your crowning position. This is your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities, what you're thinking of, what you know. Okay, the Eight of Cups, you know that you need to turn your back completely on the past. Okay, you know that you need to turn your back on things that hold no fulfillment for you. Okay, I think you're looking for something that's way more fulfilling than perhaps what you've had previously. Okay, and with this Eight of Cups, you know what? Once you leave your past behind, once you take those steps forward, you know that you need to do something. You know that you need to take some sort of step here. Okay, and the Eight of Cups is one of making those steps to move forward. And what happens when you move forward? You find your wishes. Okay, your dreams come true. You find your you find your true path. Okay, you find your connections. What are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? Because it's attainable for you now, but you need to get going. You need to get started. You need to get that final line in the sand there. Okay, and have that reach the level of emotional detachment, okay, from anything that is not serving you, anything that you don't want. Remember here, this Five of Cups, shift your focus, okay? And this is also showing that I think that you need to maintain a positive attitude as well, okay? And, to think positively and to feel positively, all of those things, okay, in order for you to move on and to find what you've been looking for. Okay, this Eight of Cups is quite often an inner journey. What are you looking for? And it's not what you've got right now, okay, or it's maybe not what you've had in the past either, okay, even though there's been something that has had a lot of promise here, but it just hasn't quite gotten to where you wanted it to be. Okay, and you know that you know here that in order for you to find what you're looking for, that you need to take those steps forward. Okay, and that you do need to focus on what you want and not what you have had previously or what you need to leave behind. Temperance card is very much helping you. Of course, second Temperance card coming out here. So, certainly your angel spirits guides are really guiding you and leading you on the way. Okay, this can come in here absolutely after you have made the conscious effort here and where you have really shifted your focus. The the Temperance card. Why am I saying Empress? Is she under here? No, Ace of Pentacles is under there. Ooh, nice. Anyways, we're getting an Empress energy there all of a sudden. But the Temperance card comes in here to restore balance, restore your faith, okay, give you a little bit of patience, and also brings in some healing as well for you, okay? But this is also that reminder here of spiritual alchemy, okay, that you are really, you are really the kind of mastermind here of finding new love, okay, and your spiritual connection here. You have the ability here to attract in the right kind of person at the right time, something that is good for you, something that is beneficial for you, and something that is more loving and faithful to you as well here, okay? So this Temperance card plays a really good role. Now, for some of you, this Temperance card could certainly represent a person that is coming in here for you, possibly a Sag or someone with heavy Sag placement somewhere in their chart. Or again, like I said earlier, the spiritual union, the spiritual connection, someone that you have attracted into your life, someone that you've manifested into your life, someone that your angel spirits and guides have delivered to you. Okay, and it's a really positive connection, a very peaceful connection with this person. Okay, and certainly something that has the potential to really last a long time. We've got the Knight of Wands coming out as you, your current attitude, and also advice. Okay, so you're ready for some fun. Okay, the Knight of Wands, not necessarily known as being committed for the long term. Perhaps some of you aren't looking to commit for the long term at this particular moment in time. You just need to get started. Okay, you just need to get out there. All right, and but you're maybe even looking for that spark, that connection. Okay, maybe even just a physical connection, right? Sometimes we get lonely. Okay, and sometimes we just need to get out and have a little bit of fun. Start somewhere. Okay, and but I also feel here, that you're looking for some new adventures, some fresh starts. Okay, you're looking to really just get moving, get going. Okay, you're tired of being stuck. All right, but I also feel here that you're really excited about what the future may hold, and you might just be kind of wondering, why am I not moving forward? Why am I stuck in one spot? Why am I not attracting love? And the answers have already come out. Okay, so get excited, get going. Okay, but you all might also know that you need to take that first step. Okay, take that leap into the unknown, the wild unknown, perhaps. Okay, but the advice here again is that same thing, is that get out of your comfort zone, do something different, take the lead, take the first step, take charge, think positively. Okay, and you will find what you're looking for. All right, if you have already met someone over here with the Queen of Wands, okay, this could be a really fiery magnetic attraction between you and another person. And the thing is here, if you're getting kind of a little bit down in the dumps, maybe something's not, not getting off the ground, or there's some uncertainty here, or maybe a little bit of fear or worry. Okay, the Knight of Wands is all about action. Okay, and the Eight of Cups, you already know that you need to take some steps. Okay, so perhaps this is really that something that you already know that you might need to take the first step. Maybe you need to spark a conversation, or you need to just sit there and casually throw down, oh, hey, you know what, I actually really like talking to you. You know what, you want to go get a drink? Worst they can do is say no. Okay, but if there really is this sparky kind of connection here with you and a person, okay, I don't think they'll say no. All right, and I think you're trying to make some decisions. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Okay, it's like, well, what if this Five of Cups, what if it goes to the pooper? What if they say no? Well, if they say no, then that actually leaves you open to find something a little bit better for you, right? One door closes, another one opens, right? So there's more than one opportunity that lays out there. But, if there's a little bit of uncertainty there, just ask. Okay, again, the worst that they can say is no. But there is some indecisive energy coming in here. So the energy around you influencing you is the Two of Swords. Okay, so I think some of you are really on the cusp of something. You're really at a crossroads. You're thinking about what you want, what you don't want. You're trying to make some decisions. Okay, you might not be trusting yourself necessarily as well. The Two of Swords is really about these inner decisions that you're making. Okay, you might actually be overthinking and overanalyzing a situation as well, but it shows that there is a need here to really trust your intuition, to go within, to think about what you want. Okay, don't think about what you don't want. Okay, no. Why waste that? No. Don't waste your energy. Think about what you want. Okay, and what you want. And if it feels good, if your intuition is guiding you, okay, and follow your heart, follow that intuition, okay, and maybe even do what scares you. Sometimes the Two of Swords, we're stuck a little bit in our comfort zone, okay, and we're trying to make decisions, and then we don't do anything. Okay, so, perhaps there's certainly some sort of decisions that you are looking to make there. Now, there may also be something that you're not seeing. Okay, the blindfold that's on that Two of Swords person there, okay, can be that you've got your guard up. Okay, those two swords, I mean, does that look welcoming? No. It's like talking to somebody with their arms folded across their chest, right? It's the body language there is not one of being open. Okay, so perhaps there's something that you're not seeing, or opportunities that you may be not open to because you are a little bit guarded and closed off. And it's certainly a little bit understandable. But again, that Hanged Man, right back to that Hanged Man, inviting you to surrender, to let go, and to be open. Okay, and that is amazingly when you find what you're looking for. Okay, so let's get a couple of more cards here for your external influences. Okay, the energy influencing you. I'm not going to leave you hanging there with that too. You're already hanging. I don't need to leave you hanging a little bit more. Let's see what else is influencing Scorpio, please. What else is influencing their quest for new love? And we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, what else do we have? We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Halla frickin' Luya. And we've got the Strength card coming in here as well. So you may know a Leo person, a fiery. We're getting some fiery energy that's coming in here. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, two energies of Sag, and we've got one of Leo coming in here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. There's perhaps something that you're clinging on to that needs to be let go. Okay, something that is, you know, hurting you, or maybe you're again thinking about what could go wrong. Sometimes we get in that energy of we don't think about what can go right. We think about what can go wrong. So there's something there that you're holding on to that is affecting your energy that you need to let go of. Perhaps you just need to find forgiveness in your heart and let something go. Give yourself permission to move forward. All right. And you don't necessarily, there's some closure that you might not have somewhere. Okay. And when we get closure, we find forgiveness. Okay. The Temperance card, forgiveness there as well. Okay. And on our path to inner healing, inner peace, we do need to let things go. Okay. Because there may be some past energy that is influencing you in some way and not in a positive way. Okay. So cord cutting meditations, okay, that, you know, positive affirmations in the mirror, whatever works for you, okay, is that letting go. All right, because it's holding you back a little bit. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is actually really positive when you do let something go, when you forgive and you find your inner peace. Okay, when you get closure on something, what does this do? It reverses your energy. The Five of Pentacles is a challenging energy no matter how you cut it. Okay, but this is in the reverse. So things are improving, things are getting better for you. Okay, might be feel like small improvements. Okay, but there is improvements. Okay. You might have some help that comes in here as well, but I feel this is very much more associated with getting ready to open up. Okay. And, you know, to really keep that open mind. All right. And to look at that big picture instead of being like kind of feeling small or maybe closed off or indecisive in some way. So that Five of Pentacles in the reverse is a little bit of a turning point there for you. Okay. Coming out of an energy of lack into one of abundance. Not quite there, okay, but it is that improvement moving forward, because the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack mentality, okay, and we don't want to do that. We want to release that lack mentality and embrace a mentality of abundance and positivity. And that's exactly what the Strength card helps you do. Okay, so perhaps you need to find closure with a Leo person or someone with heavy Leo in their chart. All right, but this can also speak to your inner strength. Okay, your strength, your confidence, your personal sense of self and well-being. When you do make that decision to let go, to embrace the future, to move on from the past, okay, this actually puts you in a position of strength. But the Leo energy, this Strength card also brings you abundance headed your way, number 8. Okay, abundance headed your way. Okay, and so a lot of opportunities open up for you. Okay, once you make that conscious effort to move forward. Okay, and to embrace that positive mindset rather than one of lack. Okay, and you know, so I think there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors that open up for you. Okay, but this also again does speak to your inner strength, your inner courage here. Okay, shows that you have the power to move forward. You have the power to make the right decisions. A little bit of a self-empowering kind of energy that is influencing you, that's coming in here for you. Okay, so remember that. Okay, and we already see that with the Seven of Wands, right? We already see that with the Queen of Wands. So Spirit's really trying to reiterate to you the power within you. Okay, you have that strength, you have that inner courage, you have the ability to move forward. It's really all about you. It's like this self-empowering energy, and it's like a big energy that's coming in here. So, you know, again, if you've lost some of your self-confidence, lost your mojo in some way, I think Spirit's really trying to bring it back to you. Okay, really trying to empower you a little bit more. All right, but I also think here that there may be a Leo person that does come in here for you. Okay, perhaps someone you already know. This person could give you some advice. Okay, or this could also be a potential new love interest once you shift that way of thinking or make a decision. Okay, but your hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Cups. I don't know that there's really much of a fear here. Okay, maybe there's a fear to opening up because the Page of Cups is really about being open and receptive and excited, okay, about new love, connections, okay, all of these things, all right? So sometimes there's a little bit of underlying fear with that, right? It's scary to open up to people, okay? It's scary to be vulnerable even as well. But ultimately, I think the Page of Cups really does show and that you really are looking for the new. You're looking to have some fun, some adventures. You're looking for that spark, that connection. Okay, you're looking to find that new love. Okay, and I think ultimately you're actually really excited. Sometimes we just get up in our own head, that Eight of Swords there. Okay, sometimes we get confused, or sometimes sometimes we take 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, right? And a little bit frustrating sometimes, right? So you may have a few positive days there with, where you're thinking positively, you're moving on, and then all of a sudden something happens one day and you're just like, back in your rabbit hole a little bit. Okay, so I think overwhelmingly you are actually really hopeful that you will find what you're looking for. All right, and we've got ultimately your overall potential outcome here. We do have a King of Cups, so mature love. Okay, this could certainly just represent your energy. You're all in alignment, you're ready, you're in the driver's seat, and it's like, bring it on, baby. I am totally ready for it to accept the love that is coming my way. But I also think this King of Cups here, she really shows your potential, perhaps with this Temperance energy, perhaps with the Leo energy, with the Strength card coming in. Okay, perhaps with this, if you've already met somebody, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, if you've got someone in your sights already, but whoever you may meet, okay, the potential here is for you to find long-term connection, fulfillment, love, romance. Okay, all of these wonderful things that come in here with this King of Cups being that mature love, one that has some longevity attached to it. Okay, so it ultimately is really exciting energy that lays ahead for you. Okay, should you choose to embrace it. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys, and I'm going to close out your reading with one last piece of advice here, please, for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? Thank you. We'll just take that top one there that flew out, and we have Poised. I love this card. Poised, you're ready. Okay, there's new ready to come in here for you. Okay, you're ready for a new start, fresh beginnings. You're ready for new adventures, new people, new connections, new love. All of this is poised. This is very similar to the Fool card here. Okay, so remember, this is wonderful. Look how joyous that little fairy looks like on that pedestal. You are in a position of strength to follow your goals, to follow your dreams, to find the right people, find those new adventures. Okay, get started, get going. Now is the time. You are really at that turning point. You are really at this crossroads here with this Two of Swords. What decisions are you going to make? What are you going to focus on? Okay, and remember, when we have this poised energy, this is like, okay, I'm ready, I'm open, I'm waiting. As soon as I get that right opportunity, Knight of Wands, I'm going to go for it. Okay, so don't forget to take action. All right, when you find an opportunity, seize the moment, seize the day. Okay, because this is hanging in the weeds for you, right? That King of Cups energy. Who doesn't want that? I mean, as far as a love reading goes, I want that. Okay, everyone wants that King of Cups energy. Okay, so this loving, wonderful, warm connection that has the potential to last a long time. Okay, unconditional love. All right, so get going, get started. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated for you. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment as well if you wish. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic February, and I will see you next time. Bye.